It's like in Ratatouille, when Remy is showing that other rat like how to eat food and enjoy things, and he's like eating the strawberry and the cheese, and the colors are mixing, and everything's beautiful. That's how I feel looking at these things. I'm your host, Phil. I'm a monotone guy trying to give a tutorial on something I'm not really qualified to be teaching on, but there's a whole lot of that going around. So figured I'm kind of bored and I like doing this, so might as well try my hand at it. We're going to be drawing this room, or collection of rooms, or corridors, hallways. I don't know. It's straight lines and basic colors, so it's something I am comfortable doing, meaning I'm not very good at drawing anything complex. Anyway, when I make something like this, I sort of just draw a straight line, play around with it, see what's feeling right. This could be a wall going off into the distance. That's not looking right. I don't like the color either. Let's try blue. If you hold shift when you extend a line in Microsoft Paint, it keeps it straight. That's looking good, right? Nice lower third. Got some basic rule of thirds going on here. Sorry, I was just looking at my cat. That could be a wall right in front of us. Yeah. Let's bring it a little lower. Oh yeah, right here. That's good. It looks really nice. And then let's just get a little door frame. Same color. Zoom in a little here. Sorry, I took off my glasses. Because when I wear them, I'll just show you. I have this really awful blue glare around my eyes, and I don't like how that looks. So I'm doing this without my glasses. And I suppose that makes this a tutorial that I'm not qualified to teach, as well as something I can't really see what I'm doing. That's beautiful. It's looking good already. So we got the wall, we got the door frame. Let's go ahead and give it a floor color too. Green, that looks good. Red. It's a bit much. Maybe yellow. I like how the green looked. I've been putting green on these floors a lot, and I'm not sick of it yet. Just sort of zooming in here to see this line. We want to change it to be the color of the floor, but this is technically inside the doorway. When that happens, I like to make it a little darker. I bet if you were using a different program other than Microsoft Paint, you could do the shading. You could shade and do gradients really, really easy. But Microsoft Paint, one, it's on my computer already, so that's really good. And two, I don't know. I just like the way it looks. I know you can get the same similar effects with other programs, but something about Microsoft Paint, I don't know, gives me a good feeling. Reminds me of being a kid and just playing on the computer. When being on the computer was fun, it was something you gotta do. Now, I don't know what we're doing on the computers these days, but it doesn't really seem very fun to me. Perhaps I'm just jaded. Alright, so that's going to be the color of the floor. I got it going off at an angle here because that's the way I want the perspective. I want to show like this wall, and we're not really going to see too much of what's going on this side. I'm sorry, I don't really know the terms for these things, but I'm doing my best. All right, so we also need to draw the inside of the door frame here, but again, it's inside the door frame, so that means it's a little more colorful. I wonder, is it a door frame? If there's no door, I suppose you would call that a threshold. But you know, I feel like I'm doing a poor job of describing this already, so I'm not going to go and look it up. Oh no, I fucked it up. Sorry, I screwed it up. Don't want it to be green. Sometimes I forget to commit to my choice before changing colors, and then I just go ahead and change the color before I should. We need this to go a little bit over there. Let's go ahead and just freehand it. How's this? It does 3 and then 2 steps. Let's do 3, 1, 2. That doesn't look too bad. And then we'll just go ahead and extend the floor inside of this threshold a little bit more. I'm hunched over, leaning in because I can't see. It's be bad for my back. All right, and then we just, oh, there we go. That's something. Now the question is, do I want to be able to see the top of the door frame? Fortunately, since this is digital, you can go ahead and just test it out a little bit. What does it look like if I got the top here? I don't know how to feel about that. You know what? I think it's okay. Worst things have happened. All right, we got a beautiful foreground, floor, and wall. We got some changing colors here. We're getting somewhere. Now, what do we want going on in here? I'm just gonna do something simple today. We're just gonna make it dark. The further away things, the darker they get. The further away things are, the darker they get. I'm sure someone is gonna say that's not scientifically true. Maybe the further away something is, the darker it appears. Oh, that sounds a little more diplomatic, huh? Boring. We could have a far away horizon, like, go ahead and draw another one, just test it out. Like that could be a far wall, and this is just a big empty room. I've been doing that a lot. I think that's kind of, I don't want to be doing that today. I want a little more. So we'll just go ahead and make this another wall right across. And I don't want to be able to see the ceiling. So let's go ahead and just fill that in. Get this green, make it a little darker. We could stop there. Honestly, that's really nice. I like looking at that. Something about it gives me that sense of dread, but I think doing it in Microsoft Paint or doing it in a MS Paint style brings in some nostalgia for me, so it's a really good combination of feelings. It's like in Ratatouille, when Remy is showing that other rat like how to eat food and enjoy things, and he's like eating the strawberry and the cheese and the colors are mixing and everything's beautiful. That's how I feel looking at these things. But you know, I think we can do a little bit more. We could do like a half a doorway here, like you can sort of see what's going on in another room. Or could add another doorway here and do something like MC Etcher, and it's just going in some nonsensical, crazy direction. I don't think I'm a good enough artist to be doing that MC Etcher stuff, so I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do, I think we're going to add like half a door here. And we can see into a bright room, and that'll add some nice symmetry to the scene. So I think the door should go right here, and it's going to go off in this direction. And I want it to be brighter in there, so I'm going to use this color again. You can pick whatever color you want. You can do whatever you want, honestly. You don't even have to watch this, but you know, maybe one or two of you made it this far and are doing it just to witness what this man is fumbling his way through. You know, the problem with doing it this color is it's going to be the same as the inside of the door frame, and that might be a little visually confusing. So maybe we should do it the original, this bright blue. Oh, dang it. When you fill in stuff, you gotta sort of set up the boundary. Yeah. Alright, you know, I was wrong. Let's go darker. Let's have some fun with it. So what's the darkest blue we got already? Let's go a little bit darker. Oh yeah. Now that is something to write home about. And from this angle, can we see the top of the doorway? Well, if we could see the top of this doorway, we should be able to see the top of that one, right? I think so. That makes sense. Let's make things make sense today. Alright, got that. Let's just go ahead and get rid of this. Alright, so that's the basic doorway. Can't see the whole thing. We're going darker. Well, no, the whole doorway is going to be this dark color. So let's just go ahead and do the same thing. Try and keep this in the center of the screen for you. You know, I don't really know what I'm doing, if that's not abundantly clear. Yeah. Right there. And then let's just go ahead and grab the top, grab it on over. Zoom in. I'm a little low, so you just press up on the arrow key. Bring it right into the spot it needs to be at. Alright. And then let's go ahead and add in the shading. Now, do I want another blue wall in there? It is getting kind of blue, like really just maybe too blue. What's red look like? That's not too bad. Let's go ahead and add this red in here. It might be a little too bright. A little too far over on the left, so just push left on the arrow key, pencil mark it, or use the pencil icon. Pencil tool. That's not bad. That's already something nice. I don't want to be able to see the ceiling, so we got to fill it in all the way to the top. There we go. Got a nice red wall in there. And now we need slightly darker floor for, I may have screwed this up. I need to angle this off a little bit. Slightly darker floor for the threshold, and then inside here. Let's see. So we got that green. What sort of angle did I do up here? It's going down. Is that what I did here? This one's going up. So for the angle, that doesn't look too bad, does it? That should be dark blue. We'll fix that in a second. And we just zoom in. Go ahead and finish it off. All right. Looks good. Let's go ahead and fill this in. I don't think I changed the color, actually. No. I'm gonna make it a little darker, but not too dark because we have to finish the last part of the floor with something even darker. All right, go ahead and just fix that. No, I was right. It should be that color green. This is what happens when you, 1, don't practice, and 2, don't know what you're doing. You make these little mistakes, and I'm a little too tired to go back and edit anything. So, unfortunately, you have to suffer through all these mistakes with me. All right, let's go ahead and finish that. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? That is something to look at. You could just finish it there. Could just leave it there. I don't know. I think it's missing something. Maybe the wall here. We can put another door. Or a long hallway. Or from off screen, there could be a hall going off down here. Let's go ahead and try doing that. Let's do something dark to begin with. I want to imagine all the doors are on the same plane. So the way I do that is I drag this over here, but I don't want to have this line where it is. So I just leave it there as a marker, press escape, and then I know exactly where it should be. That's not looking good. I don't like that. Could just do a hard line right here. That's where this wall ends. Did I get it all the way down there? No, I didn't. Gotta finish that. And what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is have a hallway going off to the right. That wouldn't be the worst thing to happen, would it? The top of the hall needs to be the same level as this. So again, we just drag this line across. We see where it should be. Press, you hover where it is, press escape. That's where you need to go. Oh yeah. That's not too bad. So that'll be a wall. We'll just have another wall over here. Or the bottom of the same wall. Nice. Just fill that in really quick. That looks good. And I'm going to use the same green I used from over there. It's a nice dark hallway we got the start of. All we need is to sort of cap off, put a cap on it. Meaning we need the top of the door frame. All right, that looks good. And then let's go ahead and get rid of this line that's going up. Now, I guess from this angle, from what I've done, this is going to be the ceiling, so you're going to have to see the ceiling. So what color do we want? Orange? That's not bad. It's got to be dark, though. It's not too bad now, is it? Nah, I don't like that color. What about this? I'll make it dark. That's a nice, horrible office color, isn't it? Oh yeah, that's looking really nasty. Let's go ahead and fix the top of the door frame. Should be this light colored blue. I guess it could also be this color of the ceiling tile, but I don't like that color at all, so I want to limit how much is in this picture. Isn't that odd that I don't like the color, but I'm putting it in the picture? You'd think I'd pick something I'd like, but not today. There we go. That doesn't look too good, does it? But it looks okay enough. And I think doing it in Microsoft Paint, that sort of adds to the charm. I also think if I was a better artist, I would know what's wrong with it. But I don't know what's wrong with it. I just know it doesn't look very good. Anyway, maybe if I keep doing these, I'll learn something. And maybe me learning something will be something you enjoy watching, either because you want to see me succeed or it's just entertaining to watch someone fail at something. I don't know. Whatever your reasons are, I'm glad you're here. Thanks for watching. Maybe I'll see you again next time if I want to do another one of these. Bye.